Firstnet stands out in the SMB marketplace because of our enterprise service investment, the breadth and scale of our vendor partnerships, the training services that we provide, which include giving customers the right mix of IT knowledge, and also lean IT, the way we automate IT, predictable, repeatable and affordable.
Service excellence is our investment into managed services that did enable us to deliver an enterprise level 2 set into the SMB marketplace. So Firstnet's got to this point. We've doubled our turnover year on year by working closely with partners that have been able to deliver the Firstnet service excellence to a partnership model.
We're going towards ISO 9001, which is the main quality standard that is industry recognised. For us, it's two boxes really. It's one, it's an industry recognised certification that gives us credibility, but two, it allows us to kind of get our own house in order. We can see our processes, our procedures, we can document them, we can test them, we can make sure that they're valuable and also they work. And on the back of that, we're going towards something called lean IT, which is a way of eliminating waste. So anything in a process or a procedure that doesn't add benefit to it, i.e. people waiting for things or sending documents that are not relevant, you remove these waste items and it makes you more effective.
So the core philosophy of Firstnet is about putting the customer first. It's about understanding the customer's business and putting yourself in the shoes of the customer, so we provide a first-class level of service. It's also about enabling their users to do more through IT by making sure that they have the best technology on the marketplace.
As well as really enjoying working with them, it's their professionalism which we've seen as a big change working with them. They've really mastered this idea of big business processes and systems and structure and bringing that to SMEs, something that we're very much about in our business. That they talk a lot about the ITIL framework, but we actually see the ITIL framework in the work that they do with us, right through from the relationship management, the constant contact with us to make sure that we're getting what we need, through to the roadmap that they've developed with us to make sure that the technology that they're working on is in line with our business plan, and even the help desk, which is really refreshing in terms of the response times and the resolution of the issues which far outstrip the SLAs which we have with them. It's really interesting actually, working with Firstnet has totally changed our relationship with technology. For years and years we've been investing heavily, but it's always been from a base of trying to solve problems. The real change has now come that because Firstnet have resolved all of the issues that we had with our infrastructure, we're now on to the bits that we wanted to talk about, which is the strategy, where we're going with the business. And they're really embedded in that across our 3 strategic projects, which is the really unusual bit. So our 3 strategic projects are what we call our service design, our academy and our technology. Firstnet are actually involved in all 3, including the technology. So they have got involved in our service design, very much from a business, what I would call business process management. So not just looking at the technology, but actually looking at what is good process. They're very much technology agnostic like we are. We just want to understand what good process is before we decide the technology that we're going to use. So they've been in, we have 52 services here, which is a complicated business to run, but they've helped us understand that and break it down into the various steps so we can look at each step and improve each step on an individual basis. In terms of the academy, they're involved in training all of our team on the obvious stuff, things like Office and Excel, Word, PowerPoint, but also things that you might not expect. So they really emphasise the need for good security practice. They're training our staff on project management, the business process management that we were talking about earlier. And obviously they're heavily involved in the technology side of things. So having given us a really sound platform, a really good foundation in terms of the server environment that we have, We're now developing the things that we always wanted to develop, which is things like Office 365, and starting to get our online document management system, really all aimed at achieving what we call Martini, if you remember the adverts. So our technology and everything that we need to work should be available anytime, any place, anywhere, which is exactly what we are trying to give our clients. We've seen measurable benefits from working with Firstnet, even on a very basic level of no longer spending so much time talking about the problems with the system. Because the system just works, our time with Firstnet, our time with IT generally is now very positive, very productive. We're actually talking about developments. And really we see the progress on a monthly basis because we have this roadmap, a very clear view of what we're going to do every month, where we're going to get to in the next 12 months. The regular meetings that we have with Firstnet are very much about progress against that roadmap, so we can see it tangibly. This month we've cracked our document management system, which we've been talking about for years even. I think we're really starting to see the efficiency gains of our team having much better access to information, not just at the touch of a button, but at the touch of a button from anywhere.